It is, in essence, a personal storage device, but its operation model is a cloud use model. So
what does that mean? What does that mean? This is like having a hard drive in your home.
Correct.
For everything you've got.
Correct.
But it's attached to the cloud, which I don't...
Precisely. The keyword is it is attached to the cloud. So it is
Excellent.
like
you can back up all of my stuff and save everything, all my pictures, my videos, everything down the road?
Yes, you can be on the road, you can take pictures, you get automatically backed up, you can even cast your content to the TV, show your spouse what kind of fun you are having at that moment in time.
But all of it's going to run out of my home on this device.
Yeah, that is right. The data stays here, not in the cloud. But the use model is a cloud use model, meaning that you log into one account, you see your data on this thing, you see all the data that somebody shared to you. Yeah. Right?
You could be so you could be at the Grand Canyon on vacation and saving your photos to, quote, the cloud, but the cloud happens to be in your basement.
Okay, but so let me ask you.
If something happens to that box, does it all go away or is it backed up somewhere?
That is the ultimate questions that people do ask, you know, what if my house burned down or somebody vandalized, steal it?
Right.
That's what they ask?
And that's the fundamental question, though. Because the good news, using ostensibly Dropbox or Google or whatever it is that there are, I think, probably something like half a dozen or a dozen copies of everything I have everywhere.
But that's also the bad news.
That's also the bad news.
Right? So there's no free lunch in this world, unfortunately. You have to, there is a slight trade-off here, right? Now, for the people that are super paranoid.
Yes.
Get 2 boxes and store them in different places.
Can I get multiple boxes?
You can get multiple boxes.
Can I put them in different places?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
But you can also.
There you go.
Let me put it this way, but maybe this is not the right way for most people. But you know, we will say that because active data is hard to protect, right? Meaning that if you are actively sharing and things like that, so if you put in the cloud, that becomes a problem, right, in terms of privacy.
Right.
But a backup data, a cold data, is much easier to protect.
How does it connect through to your phone? Do you have a specific app? Like, for example, if I'm using, you know, the iPhoto, Apple's photo store, how does it link to that? Because Apple now can save it on their cloud.
Yes. So we have an app that is a highly integrated app that consists of your photo and your camera roll backup. It is also your sharing.
Does it run as a VPN, a virtual private network, on your phone, sort of run in the background?
We use SSL encryption and things like that to connect everything, but it is not using VPN. But it is nevertheless encrypted.
Can I ask a very technical question?
Yes.
The network for most people's home is meaningfully slower than the network that Google and others are running on major backbones. So the amount of time it takes to upload and download information, I imagine, is going to be a bit cumbersome, or no?
The answer is most of the time it's actually better.
Better?
Most of the time.
Okay, why is that?
When I am traveling, that will be the worst time.
Oh, but if I'm home...
But it's not so bad. Why? Because when I'm traveling, I'm uploading. So it is your downlink bandwidth, which is much higher.
Can I ask...
Right? Now, when you're at home, you get several hundred megabits per second, even faster. Never use your data plan, never use your capped, you know, everybody...
By the way, we haven't talked, what's the cost of this device?
That was my non-technical question.
Sorry.
Me too.
Well, retail MSRP of $549.
Okay.
And how much can I store on it?
Yeah.
We come in several SKUs, obviously. It comes with 1 terabyte model and up to 4 terabyte model.
So all this so far has been household use, consumer use.
Yes.
So I know companies that are still paranoid about the cloud.
Yes.
Do you see that being an answer for them?
I think we're a startup, so we love to be able to go everywhere in the octopus, but we will focus first on consumer. I can see that small businesses, Soho, right, they will use it. Because, like, what's the difference between Soho and consumer? Very little difference.
What is the competitive advantage, though, that you have over somebody? I mean, hardware is a tough business.
That is
right. I mean, and by the way, Apple, I think, for example, on one of their Wi-Fi devices has a hard drive in their Wi-Fi device that you could use to store, at least back up things. Who's to say that they couldn't turn around and just turn that into this or others?
I would argue that the big guys can do what we do, but that is not their business model. Especially, I'm not referring to Apple. I'm talking about the other guys that, you know, their business model is to learn as much about you, and they want to suck all your data.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.